What up, Redbeard? Hello and welcome to Papa's house. How are we doing today, guys? How's the day going? How are we feeling? How is everybody? I hope you're doing great. You're looking great. Looking great. Hey, hi, hello. I'm doing great. I'm doing fantastic. I forgot to update my game, so we're doing that. We're doing that. What's up, Steven? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, the maintenance last night was at a pretty inopportune time for my stream. So I won a beta key for Sword of Legends. It's kind of a strange game. Kind of a strange one. But we did get a new YouTube video out today for a review in progress type thing. So that's up. Ooh, what kind of pizza you got, Steven? What kind of pizza you working with? Look at the Moogles. Ooh, there you go. That's the way to do it. That is the way to do it. What's up, Heighton? How you doing, buddy? How is the day going for you, Captain Redbeard? It's going well. It's going well. That sword's kind of boring. Alright. Gotta talk to the three wise Koopos. And we got the new video up and going, so that got out today. Some of y'all were there, and I appreciate that. Three sprigs of cloud's breath. Got new mounts courtesy of Heighten's help. They make cool music. Archaeosaurs, huh? How are you liking the new MSQ so far, Steven? I got you, Steven. How are you enjoying the new main story quest so far, bud? I gotcha. I gotcha. I'm just happy to be back on the main story quest. That I am. I'm excited to get there. I'll get there. I have faith. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna be pre-ordering it either way. I want that experience ring. For some art, starved admirer takes a stone for himself. Okay. Right. In other words, it's not WoW. Now I gotta go up. I want the Shadowbringer title. I want it. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button, it does help out with the algorithm and such. It would mean a lot. Oh, did they? Yeah. I mean, all in all, not really a surprise, but... Painted stone. I found it. Boom. I can't believe they did that for classic. Yep. You are 100% accurate on that. I don't know. WoW is just in a weird spot. I played it for so long, and the fact that I just switched like 16 hours into the game, I was just like, yep, this is it. I love the music on this mount, guys. I might even like this better than the Chocobo music. Maybe. I do believe I have Titans. Yeah, I have Titans. I need Shiva and Ranak, or whatever the guy from Gridania is. I want to call him Ranak, but I feel like I'm missing a syllable in there. That is a nice one too. Ramu, that's it. That's it. I knew that. I was just testing you all to see if you would remember that. Obviously. Alright, I need to find one more Cloud's Breath. Ooh, Aether Current. I'll take it. I'll take it. Attuning. Alrighty. Ramu. Alright, Asu, appreciate you stopping in, buddy. Hello. Eep. Eep. I just want one more Cloud's Breath. Is that too much to ask? Alrighty, guys. Oh. Okay. I just needed to get smart and climb up the hill. That's what I needed to do. The game obviously knows I'm not always smart. Okay. Now we gotta go do these other... kill the things. So I tried out Sword of Legends yesterday. I got a beta key from the one and only Iron Smithy. And kind of an odd game, guys. Might be one that'll grow on me a little bit, but maybe. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, I was playing it for a little bit when Final Fantasy XIV was down last night. It's an interesting game. I'm not dissing on it. It isn't. It's just an odd style. It's also on beta. Return to the chieftain and await his judgment. I'm awaiting judgment. Judge me. Just bring on the judgment. You know where I'm at? Oh, snap. Are you hiding in the bushes outside my window? Sale is sitting here just in love with the Moogles. That's adorable. I got you. I knew what you meant. Canny Sen is like, oh, this is where Good King Moogle came from. Got it. I like not this place. Estinian's sour. He's salty. I'm getting sent to chastise the dragons. The Moogles have just been offending all of my team members. That's awesome. This is one of the few games that's ever managed to make me laugh out loud while I'm playing it, and it does it all the time. They let the horn get all beat up. The chieftain doesn't seem convinced. Does not seem convinced at all, guys. What is y'all's favorite quest line from Final Fantasy? What's up, Riv? How you doing, boss? How's the day going for you, man? Spoiler and spoiler. Okay. What expansion is it in then? And he was the one that sat on the horn, by the way. Day 2 was awesome, man. How was driving back and forth to work? For being back in the office. Okay. I got you, Steven. I appreciate the concern for spoilers. Oh, I wanted the queen to help us fight. Race Valgar. I don't know how to say his name. That guy awaits. He awaits. I feel like I'm gonna really start to like Estinian. I mean, I don't dislike him. I love his humor. But I have a feeling he's gonna become an emotional connection. Am I correct in that? I feel like he's gonna have a lot of character advancement. Okay, awesome. Ah, gotcha, Riff. Understood. Ooh, upgrades. But then my armor's not gonna match. I gotcha, Steven. I did go and unlock my glamour dresser, by the way. So that was a thing that got done. So you won't have to look at my peasant garb as I get upgrades. Finally. Oh, it's a good thing I can't jump off that. Now I can start fighting in style. Exactly. Slow. I can start fighting in style. If I equip Glamour, will it override any new pieces of gear that I equip as well? Or is it only the piece that I have equipped at that time? Ah, gotcha. What's up, gamer? How you doing, buddy? It gave a very brief overview of it in the quest that I did, but I know I have a plate. Somewhere. Maybe it doesn't show up in the inventory. But I know I have a plate. I got a plate. From that quest. Appreciate that, Husky. Okay. Yeah, I have a plate. Ooh, it's a big bad boy. Okay. How many times can I use it? Okay. Do I need resources for it? Okay. Gotcha. So use a plate for the armor that, or the outfits you really like, basically. Okay. And then where do you get the glamour prisms? I think okay. I'm assuming you have to buy the glamour prisms. See how bad this look. Ooh. Okay. And that's another thing I need to get on is the Grand Company, because ya boy is maxed out on storm seals. I forget where to find them. They're there. 10,000. Okay. So at some point I need to go and figure out the Grand Company stuff. Okay. Are the prisms super expensive, or are they relatively cheap? Relatively cheap? Okay. So how much gil is a lot of gil? Or how much gil is broke? I've never even looked at the market board yet. Yeah, that was why I decided to ask the question I was asking. If you can afford a mansion, you're kind of rich. Okay. Poor Alphinae. Is it Alphanod or Alphano? I think it's Alphanod, right? Or Alphano, rather. I seem to remember Minfilia, or whatever the heck. I can't pronounce any of these characters' names, guys. I'm just coming to this realization. What is DR? I'm asking all the questions tonight. I'm sorry, guys. Delabroom Regine. Level 80 stuff. Is that usually faster than that, or is that quick? Gotcha. +30 minutes. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, that didn't work. Alrighty. I can't wait to get to level 80, guys. It is. Like, this is probably the first time in a game I don't feel rushed to get there. Like, I'm really enjoying the journey to get there, but I also want to get there. I mean, coincidentally, this is also really the first game where I've enjoyed learning the story from playing. Like, WoW, I learned a lot of the lore just from reading afterward because the quests were just... ugh. I gotcha. Understood. So, Gamer, what you up to tonight, buddy? Firewood stew. I appreciate that, Gamer. What's up, Kurt? I just got rid of the face cam so I can record it without the face cam. Finally got smart and put my face cam on a Stream Deck button. How you doing today, Diddley? Well, good job, Astinian. I knew there was going to be some character growth there. I like how we're just camping out in the middle of the area where there were all the little mini dragons walking around. We're just like, we'll just camp here. It'll be fine. I'm so happy Estinian isn't completely an idiot. Kurt, how you doing, buddy? It was nice knowing you. He has no faith in us. All the good music, guys. Ooh, that sounds like a good time. Gonna play some Warzone, or what are you playing? Bum 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 bum. Nice. That sounds like a good time. Did you ever end up downloading the trial for this, Italy? Here we go. Time to go talk to him. Talking to the dragon. Talking to the dragon. How's it going, KJ? How are you doing today? Gotcha. After the... When I get a chance to, I'll send you a link to the... Kaylee, thank you for the sub. After the, when I get to a point where I can't... Holy cow, English, Papa Crund. There you go. That's what I like to hear. When I get to a point where I can, I will find the link and send it directly to you. Is what I was trying to say, diddly. It happens. That's what happens when you're managing everybody's YouTube channels.
Do you not remember me? 'Twas I whom you found in Dravania. I who glimpsed the truth. The truth about your past. About Shiva. But speak it I must. I have summoned Shiva's soul from the beyond and offered myself as her vessel. She has made her heart known to me.
Oh, snap.
I have surrendered mine to her. Do you not see, my love? I am Shiva reborn.
This is awesome.
Then the spirit that answered me.
Be that as it may, Lord Hraesvelgr, Izel's desire to heal the rift between man and dragon is real, and it has borne us this far. We would spare both our kind and yours the ravages of this senseless war. Pray join your voice to ours in a call for peace and forgiveness.
Hraesvelgr 2021. Oh, I wish I knew how to quote stuff. Ooh. That's messed up. Oh wow.
Your tale bears scant resemblance to the one I was taught. How convenient that it should absolve your kind of all responsibility. But tell me, dragon, why should I believe your version of events?
This is wild.
Ishgard's so-called heretics.
Then the seed lies within us.
Ye gods, I have borne witness to such a transformation. Looked on as a heretic assumed the shape of a dragon. I imagined it some manner of Dravanian enchantment.
Huh.
But if any Ishgardian, regardless of allegiance, has such potential within them, 12 forgive us. To think of all the dragons we've slain!
Oft have I wondered why Nidhogg did not simply raze Ishgard to the ground. Now I have my answer. He has no intention of winning the Dragonsong War, for it is no war at all, but vengeance, an eternal requiem sung for his murdered sister.
I have not come this far only to admit defeat. We can still return the eye to Nidhogg and beg forgiveness for our ancestors' crimes.
I don't think so.
Mayhap our words will sway him.
Well, that was interesting. Not many. That was just utter, like, defeat right there.
Well, what do you propose we do now? I, for one, am intent on continuing to the east.
What is there to be found in the east?
Nidhogg's lair, the Eyrie, is said to lie in that direction. And the eye tells me he is near.
You cannot still mean to slay him.
You cannot still mean to stop me. I have been true to my word and aided you in this fool's effort.
Yeah, there aren't many that hit quite like that.
But your efforts at parley have come to naught, Lady Iceheart. I would see Ishgard saved, and for that, Nidhogg must die.
With the tale of our ancestors' vile betrayal yet ringing in your ears, you speak of continuing this war?
Nay, lady. I would but pierce its vengeful heart. When Nidhogg dies, this war shall die with him.
A moment, Estinian. You yourself spoke of the Great Worm's strength, that you believed him powerful enough to raise your city to the ground. How then are we few to challenge him? Even behind the stout walls of Ishgard, with an army of knights manning the defenses, our victory would be hard won. Yet you propose to contend with the beast in his own lair.
In close combat, this will afford us an advantage. And if the tales are true, the Warrior of Light...
That eye freaks me out.
...an invincible foe.
It looks kind of like the eye from Lord of the Rings.
But such speculation is
The Eye of Sauron.
We cannot even find the worm. Our first task must be to seek out Nidhogg's lair.
The story of this nation grows bloodier by the moment. Must death always be answered with more of the same?
Oh, it's not the goal. We don't want to kill everything.
Such is the way of things, I fear. I shall consider it a miracle if mine armor is not stained crimson ere this conflict is ended.
I like that Estinian's whole attitude has changed now. He's not just like, I want to kill it. He's like, I have to kill it.
I should be blinded by my own lies. Everything I believed, everything I thought I was, gone. All gone.
God, this game is so good.
Leave her. Your words will not reach her now. And we have not the time to wait for her to gather up the pieces of her shattered faith.
What's up, Callie? How you doing? How's the Callie Meister? When are you leaving for summer camp, Callie? Indeed. Why are you crying in bed? What's going on? All right. And Heighten, thank you again for helping me get all these mounts. The music is good stuff. Thank you, Rash. Okay, which one is the coil? Okay. Cool. I was wondering if we'd come across something to do with Bahamut besides the Calamity at some point. Okay. How does that make sense that you're getting told not to cook breakfast? I gotcha. Yeah, I'd love to run that this week at some point if you'd be alright with it. I'm sorry you're having a bad time of it, Callie. If I know you though, you'll be fitting in no time. For sweetin'. One of the guys in my kitchen help? Yeah, but why'd they tell you not to be at breakfast? Like, what's the thought process there? Oh. You are stronger than the adversity. Is this a church camp, Callie? That is my community number. So if you text it, it'll put you into my community and you can text me directly. I can text you directly. Yeah, that's no good, Callie. I am sorry about it. Yeah, anybody that wants to join, you can join into that community that way. That community number over there. If you text it, it will allow you to join into the community. Puts your number in my phone and my number in your phone. It doesn't put an actual, like, your actual phone number into my phone, but it allows me to use the app to message out. So like if I have something going on where I'm not going to be streaming for the day, I can send out a message saying that. If we have a new video coming up or something exciting like a fundraiser or something happening, I can put that out to you guys so you know. That way everybody's involved and it doesn't do the thing like Discord and stuff. Like if I push send, it sends it to everybody that I want it to be sent to.
Mayhap it is time we called upon Master Garland. It will be just like the good old days, no?
Well, tomorrow's Wednesday. Maybe they want you to be ready for lunch and dinner? Assuming that they do the Wednesday... I can't remember what it's called now. But the Wednesday, like, youth group kind of meeting thing? I grabbed that. Okay. Yes. Welcome into the community, Callie. Welcome, welcome. Doop 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 doom. All right. So are there level 60 Allegan gear like there was level 50 gear? Oh, I think I can go do the Dark Knight quest now too. While I'm here. Just staff training weeks, the first 2 weeks? Gotcha. Do they use the Allegan runestone still, or do they use something, or these guys? Or do they use something else? All expansions work the same way? Okay. Gotcha. Am I going to find those items in Heavensward, or is that going to be in a future expansion? Okay. And don't cry, Callie. You got this. You got this. And if not, I'm here for another 2 hours. Can't get to sleep, come hang out. Love you too, Callie. Get some sleep. Here we go. Doom, 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 doom. House of Fortums. Here we are. Virtual hug. I know that's not what you want, but that's the best I can do. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Just when I start thinking I know how to get around Karthus, I am reminded that I am wrong. Or not Karthus, but this place. There's Sid. Oh, buddy. Here we go. I bet you money the ship doesn't work right away. That's not how this works. All right. Well, MMO jumps, they're important, chat. Well, I think it's not an aircraft expert. It's a, I've done enough quests that involve Biggs and Wedge in many Final Fantasy games to know that it's not going to work how they want it to. It would be the one I don't have. Alrighty. Gosh, the story is getting so good. You're gonna like this one.
Feast your eyes upon our latest and greatest feat of engineering. We call it a mana cutter.
After you put down Gaius, Wedge and me struck out on our own for a bit, and started work on the successor to the tiny Bronco.
Impressive little thing, isn't she? My talent for ship design has plainly rubbed off on them. They've adapted the principles of corrupted crystal technology and constructed a mechanism which converts ether from its surroundings into elemental wind. Said wind is then harnessed by the specially engineered sails, providing the craft with propulsion and lift. All in all, a most elegant solution. I'm actually a little upset that I didn't think of it myself.
The design does, however, come with one small flaw.
The energy conversion ratio is bloody awful. To generate enough power to get you off the ground, you need to be in an area awash with predominantly wind-aspected ether.
In other words, there are a few places you can fly, and lots of places you can't.
The new Ishgardian airship hasn't left the boys much time for tinkering, meaning it may be a while before this particular project takes off, if you'll forgive the pun.
Tataru, what's happened?
I've been looking all over for you. There's been word from Aldar. It's about Her Grace the Sultana.
It seems you're required elsewhere. Leave the mana cutter with us. We'll see that she's airworthy and suitably equipped to slice through those winds.
I like his voice.
You, meanwhile, should concentrate on providing Rauban and the Sultana whatever help they need.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, 100%. Yeah, she'll do great. Callie is awesome.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, holy crap, he's back to normal. Well, minus the arm.
Operation continues apace.
I cannot complain. Thanks to Higiri and her ministrations, I've regained much of the strength I lost during my imprisonment.
I gather you have made progress in the search for Her Grace.
Aye, some good fortune at last. A few days past, Dulala informed us that a sizable shipment of alchemical supplies had been delivered to the palace.
With Papa Shan's assistance, I set out to ascertain the source and nature of the shipment. My inquiries led me to Frondale's frontistery. There, I learned that an order had been placed for a curious substance designed to sustain patients trapped in death-like slumber. An invention of the former head alchemist, apparently.
A death-like slumber? This cannot be a coincidence.
It lends some weight to Dulala's claims, aye. Her Grace is likely somewhere within the palace, abed but alive.
Ooh.
Before making any attempt to extricate the Sultana, however, it seemed prudent to learn what manner of substance was used to induce her torpor. To that end, I made inquiries as to the whereabouts of the one most like to have administered it. The lady-in-waiting, Meriel. We sent for you as soon as we learned of her location. All that remains is to apprehend the woman.
We shall find our cat's paw in the Silver Bazaar. But we must tread carefully. The market is not the bustling place it once was, and someone is sure to mark our coming. Should they inform the monetarists, we'll have a fight on our hands.
That's okay. I like fighting.
We must be prepared for the worst, and being short an arm, I thought it wise to take another in its stead. What say you, Warrior of Light? Will you lend me yours?
This sword is on the wrong side.
Then I pity the bastard that stands in our way. Come, my friend, for Nanamo, and for Uldar!
Let's go, Rauban, let's go! So, Papa Shan is there. What about The monk chick. Did it ever say what happened to her? Or is that something I'll come across? Because I don't even remember Papa Sean coming back. Or am I getting my people mixed up? Oh, okay. Whoops. My bad. All those Lalafels look the same to me. Okay, okay. I mean, to be fair, they have very similar names. They all look evil. Why can't I know the name? I can't place seeing him, Papa Sean. I can't wait to find out what happened to the rest of the Scions. Okay, gotcha. Well, I started as a marauder, but... Oh, snap.
You are Meriel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting?
I know no one of that name. Pray excuse me. General Alden.
I was really kind of hoping he would shut the door.
We will have the truth from you, girl.
Ooh.
Mayhap it would be better coming from me.
Lolorito, you'd best talk fast.
As you know, Teleji Adeleji's Cartano reclamation bill was no more than a facade. A means to get his grubby little hands on that Allagan monstrosity Omega. When he learned of Nanamo's intention to abdicate, however, he was forced to amend his plans. Suddenly, assassination seemed the most promising way to further his ambitions. I am told Teleji had discovered a maid in whose veins ran the blood of House Thorn. A new, more pliable puppet to sit the throne. 'Twould have caused an uproar, of course, but few could have contested her claim. 'Twas plain that Teleji's wild machinations had outgrown our ability to control them. So I decided to usurp his scheme and left the fool to seal his own demise.
And what of Nanamo?
Oh, I have no desire to harm her grace. 'Twould profit me little to destabilize our government. Thus did I employ young Mariel here to administer a potent sleeping potion in place of a poison.
Ooh.
You should know, General, that your dear friend Ilberd was fully aware of my plan. I had him lie about the assassination as a means to prime your rage against Teleji. We weren't entirely sure how you would react, but things went rather better than expected.
You conniving little worm! You had your claws in the Crystal Braves before their first recruit had sworn to serve!
But of course, when a new game begins, 'tis only prudent to have a piece on the board. Ilberd was mine. Truth be told, a significant proportion of the Braves' initial endowment was also mine. With such large sums moving about, 'twas a rather trifling matter to disguise my own contribution. Ah, Ilberd. I secured his services with a promise to support his cause once my authority had been solidified. I swear, the man thinks of naught but prizing Alamigo from the grasp of the Empire.
I feel like Lolorito's about to get smacked around.
Unlike you, General, the poor fellow seems quite unable to forsake the land of his forefathers. Mayhap that's why he called you a traitor to your people and a disgrace to your homeland, amongst other things. What was it he always compared you to? Oh, yes, an overgrown lapdog begging for scraps at the Sultana's table. Oh, how we laughed. Alas, Ilberd's entertaining little outbursts eventually gave way to wearisome tirades, and the zealous brute became rather unruly. I had no wish to see you executed, you understand, but he would not take no for an answer. Rest assured, his employment with me has long since ended. Which brings us neatly to the present. What say you, General? Both you and the Sultana are alive. We have one corpse and one fugitive, and preparations have been made to restore your good name. Shall we cry quits and start again with a blank ledger?
The hells we will! Do you honestly expect me to forgive and forget? After all you've done? You're guilty of high treason!
Stay your blade, Master Alden. You yourself are not innocent. Or have you forgotten your own crime in executing Teleji Adeleji without trial? Though you acted out of loyalty to the Sultana, such deeds are in violation of both the word and spirit of the law.
Facts. Facts.
If you would, Lord Lolorito?
This is so good.
This potion will wake the Sultana from her slumber. Consider it a gesture of conciliation. You will find her grace resting comfortably within her private chambers. Should you doubt my word, I shall willingly accompany you to the palace as your hostage.
I like not your motives, Lolorito. But you saved the Sultana's life, and for that, you have my gratitude.
This sword is on the wrong side.
Rauban Aldin, you are hereby reinstated as General of the Immortal Flames. The citizens of Ul'dah shall once more be united under Nanamo Ul'Namo, and together we shall usher in a new age of prosperity.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I keep noticing it. Muriel is back there like, oh dear God. I got to admit, I would be terrified too. Right? Pretty much, Steven. This game is wild. The story is wild. The RPG or an MMO has no right to have a story this good, and music this good, and combat this good. This game overall is just, it's such a step up from any other MMO. Like, WoW has a lot of really good lore, but it's just not presented the way that this is. I even enjoyed the Realm Reborn story. I mean, not as much as I'm enjoying this part, but like, even the Realm Reborn story wasn't bad. It was just a whole lot of traveling. Okay. I can live with that. I'm okay with roller coasters. Whee! That was me on a roller coaster, by the way. Oh God, am I gonna cry? Is this game gonna make me cry? Can I please figure out what happened with Minfilia? I would really like to know where my friends are. I would like to know. Wanna fight? Staring at me? You wanna fight? What? What? My sword's bigger than yours. Nah, it's a sword measuring contest. Hey, I was sitting right there. They didn't even cover her up. What the heck? She's probably freezing. I love the fact that she has a chocobo and a Moogle doll. Well, still, she has to be cold, okay? She's like this big. She cannot generate that much heat. No, I mean, she definitely has a warm personality, but I'm talking about biologically, like... tiny.
I was having the longest dream.
Tis time to wake up, Your Grace. Another day begins in Thanalan, and the sun blazes bright upon the sands.
I like how she didn't even mention his arm. I mean, maybe she didn't notice, I guess, but...
Her Grace is awoken. The palace physician assures me she is none the worse for her slumber. I believe Her Grace will soon resume her plans to place the government of Uldar into the hands of its citizens. Whatever path she chooses to take, I shall walk it with her. And we shall tread slowly, lest the nation be unsettled in our wake.
Her Grace's compassion is a shining beacon to us all. But what our city truly thrives upon is competition.
Yeah, I want to punch him.
It's in the struggle against our rivals that opportunities are seized and fortunes made. And with the Empire on the offensive once more, now would hardly seem the time to turn our system of government
I want to punch
upon
him.
its head.
I don't like him.
Are you privy to new intelligence, my lord?
I I would hardly call it new. Remind me, what was the name of that enormous Imperial warship which met its end in Mordona? Oh, wait, I have it. The Agrias. Yes, well, it would appear that the Garleans have been hard at work on another such vessel.
Does he ever become more likable?
How close are they to completing this ship? Is it operational?
Its maiden flight was a success, I hear. I should imagine Emperor Varys is eager to see how it performs in battle. My lords and lady.
No?
I
Okay.
move that it is time to repair the damage caused by Teleji Adeleji and prepare our great nation to repel the Empire once more.
"'Tis well that the Sultana has awoken. The Syndicate yet needs to put its house in order, but 'twould seem the worst of the confusion has passed. Uldar has taken control of its future, and I must do the same."
Let's do it. Let's take control of our future. Let's do the things.
I have decided to disband the Crystal Braves. Among the recruits, there were those who supported our order's goals and convictions with all sincerity. 'Tis my hope that these loyal men and women will choose to remain our allies in the battles to come. As for those who sided with the traitor, Ilberd, they shall be hunted down and held to account for their crimes. It is my earnest hope that they will surrender themselves peaceably when the time comes. I think it unlikely. Ah, my all-conquering Crystal Braves. The model army meant to pave the way for a single unified Grand Company of Eorzea.
Oh, stop belly aching.
That so high an ideal should be brought so low. I need not tell you how deeply the betrayal stung me. Yet I see now that it was mine own naivety and pride which allowed the Braves to fall prey to corruption. As ever, it is to your own shining example that I turn for inspiration. Like you,
Give
I
mine all
understand
for the
fully
cause.
the hardship, and give mine all for the cause.
Do it.
Let us resume the search for our missing comrades, that we might come together to shine the light of dawn across the realm once more.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
The role of Crystal Brave Commander suited me ill, and I shall play it no longer. Henceforth, I shall be no more or less than Alfino, proud member of the Scions.
Alfino. Okay. Dum 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 dum. I like you, Gary. little Dragonian or Dravanian awesome person. I almost said a bad word. Mordona. Let's go. And Rising Stones. Let's go. Right. I like real. Yes, let's find them. The facial expressions in this game have like two levels. They're either really, really silly looking, or they're really, really good. I'm a rock star. All right, Kurt, appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Guys, this game is dangerous. I could sit here and play it all night. Oop, that's not the way I need to go. I need to go in here. He came back to town. Is the Dragoon story pretty good? 30 to 50. So after Dark Knight, what's the best story quest line for the class, for the like the job quest? And then do the crafting professions have story quests as well? Are the crafting quests any good? What about the sorry guys. What about the blacksmithing quest? Really? If I wanted to make some gil on the for giving you diabetes, I already have that. Gotcha. What's the best way to make money on the market board? Or is there, let me rephrase that. Is there a best class for that? I feel like we're about to get our asses, or oop, pardon my language, guys. Our butts ripped open by Mr. Emmerich here.
The moment has come then.
Pray excuse my lateness. I paid a brief visit to the workshop to inquire about the mana cutters. The engineers assure me that they're ready.
The area is now but a short flight away. Yet what a long and winding path we took to reach this point. Were it not for Master Alphino's proposal, we never would have attempted to parley with the dragons.
Okay, gotcha, Stephen.
Though our negotiations yielded little, our expedition with Lady Isar taught us much.
You took an unimaginable risk. I could scarce believe the tale Estinian told.
He just gave us the disapproving dad stare.
Countrymen would sooner die than join hands with the heretic's mistress. But 'twas through that most unlikely of alliances that we came to speak with Hraesvelgr.
A conversation that went rather poorly, as I recall.
In this instance, the journey was more important than the destination. Had we not slain Nidhogg's consort, Tiaman, and put the Great Worm on his guard, the Dravanians would have arrived at Ishgard's walls long ago.
Aye, that they would. Full grateful am I for every hour of respite your actions have afforded us. Thanks to you, our defenses are much improved. 'Tis but a pity they won't be enough.
Thus you believe an assault upon the area represents the city's best chance of survival. Is that not so, Estinian?
I am under no illusions. Nidhogg's might is legendary. But with his eye in my possession, I can stifle his strength at the source. Victory will be hard won, even so. And I shall be glad indeed to have the Warrior of Light at my side.
You shall have my blade as well. There are more of these mana cutters to be had, yes?
Oh wow, Stephen. Okay.
Lord Commander, no.
Is the best way to make money gonna be
I, a proud knight of Ishgard, stand by and do naught while an outsider
crafting, or are there other avenues I should maybe look into? Is there anything I can do right now?
Pray leave the slaying of dragons to dragoons, Sir Knight. Your duty to command the city's defense is no less vital. Should we fail, and Nidhogg slip through our grasp, who then will hold the walls against him? Will you leave Ishgard in the hands of the Holy Sea's zealots?
There are others.
Who but you has the authority and the standing to orchestrate a city-wide defense? I do not, and neither does the Warrior of Light. That is why it is our place to fight, and yours to remain here, Lord Commander. What? You too, Master Alphino? By the Fury! You have shown some promise, but this adversary is far beyond your skills.
Your candor is appreciated, Sir Dragoon. I shall remain then and cheer you from afar.
Well, my friend, would seem I have discouraged the last of the volunteers, and claimed the task as ours alone. But if any alive can best this worm, 'tis surely we too.
I haven't been doing anything with my retainers, besides giving them gear to store. I didn't know you could give them gear. What does giving them gear do for you? Don't oof me. I'm a sprout. See that? Right there? I'm a sprout. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just pressing buttons. Oh. I didn't know you could send them out to do things. Oh. Huh. Okay. News to me. Noted. Okay, I'll look into that tomorrow for sure. Gotcha. What's the weirdest thing you've gotten from that? The airy. Okay, I'm gonna go pee real quick and then I'm gonna get in on this. Rare extreme oh. Okay, oh hey. Did you want to come along, Heighton? And tell me how to do the things? Okay, I'm gonna go pee real quick and I'll be right back. If anybody else that is watching would like to join, you are more than welcome. All right, I am back. The Airy. Join. Big pulls all the way. Can't stop, won't stop. Try to make that booty drop. Freaking DPS always making us wait. So what you're saying is that your retainer is kind of like Alfred to Batman. It's out there slaying. They're doing something out there. Pickpocketing super overleveled heroes. You run into your retainer on accident. He's actually the boss of a dungeon. I feel like he probably just made him mad. Ooh. 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 Here we go. For those of you just joining in, my name is Papa Krund. We are running the Airy, trying to go kill us some Nidog. Or Nidog. Thank you for joining in and watching. Bum 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 bum. An airy Beast. Alrighty, what does this boss have going on? Run and touch a pillar, got it. That it? And dodge stuff? I didn't do a very good job of picking that up quickly, I'm sorry. All right. Sweet. First boss down, no problems. I did not expect to have to jump down there. Is that an old... Sweet. Alrighty, sounds good. Got it. Okay. Avoid poison clouds and ignore ads till they've grown. This is easy enough, chat. Not too bad. Sweet. Excuse me? I am apparently challenged when trying to go up the thinger. What'd you do? Probably help if I try to take off my emotes, huh? Let's see what we got, Needug. Okay, what do we got with this one? Okay. Will do. Anything else? Okay. Already on it, Destinian. Oh, snap. Let's see what happens here, chat. I have a hunch this is going to be pretty epic.
No worm! This ends here!
That would be terrifying. You just take his other eye. Yeah, that smile that he had. Oh, Lord.
You gifted my people 1,000 years of suffering. Now I gift you an eternity in darkness.
Right. We're getting them back, chat. Slowly but surely, we're getting them back. I thought we killed her. Oh, never mind. It's a flashback.
They are ours, Lord Eldrath. The eyes of Nidhogg.
Aye. The worm lies broken and my father is avenged. With the wellspring of his vitality thus denied him, Nidhogg shall not linger long in this world. But behold the terrible price we have paid. My sire is dead. So many brother knights slain. We traded our honor for the strength which now courses in our veins. And still we are forced to make such sacrifice.
But not in vain, my lord. Kreisfelger is the only great worm left in Dravania, and he dares not leave his lair. With Nidhogg's eyes in your possession, who now can challenge the might of Ishgard, ascend the throne, and take your rightful place as the ruler of our people?
Nay, my friend. I must forsake the mantle of king. Though Nidhogg be defeated, his wormling horde yet darkens the skies with wings beyond counting. As one who partook of Ratatoska's strength, it shall be my penance to bear a knight's arms until death grants me leave to retire. When that day comes, no prince shall perish, but a hell's-bound hunter of dragons.
But Lord Haldreth, what then shall become of the royal line?
Think of your people, my lord. Without a king, who will the common man turn to in his hour of need? How will he find his way without your benevolent hand to guide him?
I thank you, Sir Flavian and Sir Silvertrill, for dispelling my remaining doubts. With men of such wisdom and compassion in service to the realm, it's plain that Ishgard has no need of a king. But if you must bow to the demands of tradition, you need look no further than yourselves.
The plot thickens. How did Nidhogg get his eyes back?
Fare thee well, my brother knights, my loyal friends. On these shoulders shall I bear the weight of my father's sins. With this lance shall I repay the debt accrued through our misdeeds.
What cruel jest has fate played upon us? Have we seized this desperate victory only to lose a king?
We can but act as our lord has bid. We few who remain must divide between us the rulership of Ishgard and her people.
Not I. My oath was to Lord Haldrath and he alone. If he is not to be king, then I would hang up my shield as well.
Will you abandon us too, sir?
I would wash my hands of blood and betrayal and take up an honest trade. Mayhap I shall serve ale instead of sharpened steel.
Mayhap.
We four, then.
Forton, Heilenart, Dyrender, and Zemile.
Ooh, 4 times, gotcha.
4 houses to
Forton.
all of Ishgard.
And what of the throne?
We keep it empty. Until the day a king rises once more, we must assume the role of stewards. We shall
Oh, is that the dude from the bar?
our own making, and let the truth of this dark day die
Or at least his son?
upon the battlefield.
Or he's the son, rather?
What ails you, friend? Are you wounded?
No, fair enough.
You have borne witness to history, to the culmination of the first battle with Nidhogg. The legend of Ishgard's founding tells that our ancestors were led to the land of Kurthus by the valiant King Thordan. In the midst of their journey, they came to a wide chasm, where they were set upon by a great worm, Nidhogg. A furious battle then ensued, with Thordan leading the van. Though the brave king was slain defending...
So I am colorblind, but is his armor red now and not green?
The first Azure Dragoon fought on undaunted. And with a mighty thrust of his lance, he gouged out Nidhogg's eye, forcing the wicked creature into retreat. Thus, did this eldritch orb become a sacred treasure of Ishgard, lending its power to every knight deemed worthy to bear the title of Azure Dragoon. A rousing tale.
So he was right. He was going to be covered in blood.
Would that I could still believe it. But your vision, which we must accept as immutable truth, leaves no room for doubt, save on one point. If Huldreth took both of Nidhogg's eyes, then how came this eye to be lodged in the worm's skull? Beneath every answer we unearth, another question lies buried.
Oh, this game is so good.
Was a fierce battle, but one I knew we would win. Your fame is well deserved, warrior of light. Full proud am I to have fought at your side. I would fain return with all swiftness to Ishgard to inform the Lord Commander of our triumph. But we must first have words with Hraesvelgr. There are parts of this tale that the worm has kept from us, and I would know wherefore.
Yes, let's go talk to him. I want to know now. I can be a little late. It's fine. It's fine. Oh. Yeah, well. Sometimes you just have to be the abnormal one, right? Yeah, I was wondering how it kind of got treated in the circles, but yeah, whatever. Although I will say that I am waiting with bated breath for when they port Final Fantasy VII over to the PC. I'm pretty excited about that one. Or the remake of it. Well, yeah, but they're not going to admit that because they're solo players. Yeah, pretty much, Heighten. You are correct. Shutting off the camera for this one so I can record it. Oh, he's missing an eye.
You mean the moment I prized your eye from his head? What's going on? Oh, wow.
This is wild.
It was yours. Your strength that sustained Nidhogg all these years.
Would that Haldreth had dealt the worm a killing blow.
And so you acquiesced. You surrendered your eye to Nidhogg, knowing full well the suffering he would inflict.
This one som anshin inkin in ela. Eskulos nizeg lizesk angan. I'm fine. Koluman, Tolos Ineskula. Kas ehi shinso, sekmon inaan, srei snowfall in sith an.
That told us nothing. Besides the eye.
It was my life's goal to slay Nidhogg. But I find there is little joy to be had in its accomplishment.
But you have rid the world of a hate-filled creature, and ended a bloody war in so doing.
I lost my family to Nidhogg's flames.
Right.
And 'twas with fury in my heart that I took up the lance. Every blow I struck in the name of vengeance. We were not so different, he and I.
I will not judge you for your deeds. I have not the right. Too many innocents have perished in the name of my greater good.
Yet even with all that has passed, the tale is incomplete. We are short a great worm's eye. Of the pair which Haldreth took from Nidhogg, only one is known to us, the one I bear. What then became of the other? Why did Nidhogg, who had taken such pains to prolong the Dragonsong War, suddenly decide to hurl his entire army against the walls of Ishgard? Lord Commander. Aye. The deed is done. Nidhogg is slain. What? In the city? A battle with whom? At once, Lord Commander. Hold firm till our return.
Oh, snap.
Fighting has broken out in the city. Lord Emmerich was sparse with the particulars, but it seems some commoners threw open the gates to a force of heretics.
I gave no order to attack.
Are we to mark the end of the Dragonsong War by spilling the blood of our own? Mayhap Hraesvelgr was right about us.
Oh, hey, hi.
Away, warrior of light.
Wait! I would join you!
Alright, Steven, have a good one.
There has been enough violence.
Appreciate you hanging out tonight, man. Thank you so much.
And make them see reason.
Come then, Lady Iceheart. Let us write the final chapter in this damnable war.
Good job, Estinian. That's some character progression right there. God, the story is so good. Could you imagine if WoW could tell a story like this? But it can't.
A small army of heretics has invaded the city, Your Eminence. But there is no cause for concern. A sizable contingent of our soldiers is already in place to repel the Dravanian assault, and the intruders will soon find themselves outnumbered and outmatched.
Our plans proceed apace, then?
Yes, Your Eminence. This unrest shall serve to feed the people's fear of the heretics and the dragons both.
And lend renewed fervor to their prayers for deliverance. Very good. Grant our guests what time they need to sow a measure of chaos, then order the Temple Knights to crush them.
Your will be done.
Guy's such a jerk. I've never had a game inspire so much just dislike in me before.
The moment is at hand. Excellent. All shall soon be in alignment.
Not if I have something to say about it.
It is time for the bringer of light to die.
Good luck. Not dying today. That's funny.
Comrades, sheathe your swords. There is no need for further bloodshed.
My lady!
She has come.
No!
masters! The war is ended! Nidhogg is no more! Aye, it is so! This adventurer and the Azure Dragoon laid the Great Worm low! The endless cycle of violence between man and dragon was born of our forefathers' treachery. You have followed me, bled with me, to bring this truth to light that we might all know peace. But Nidhogg is dead. Nidhogg is dead, my friends. He who bore such hatred towards Ishgard is dead.
This is so good.
Let his hatred die with him, I say. Let us sheathe our swords and go in peace.
Have we lost?
No, my friend. Far from it. At long last, the peace for which we have so desperately fought is within our grasp. And I, for one, would not forsake it.
Peace?
He's all upset.
Seize the witch! Let none escape!
Providing aid and succor to the wounded should be our first concern. If the heretics mean to observe the peace, then it would be folly not to do the same.
You tell him. I like that guy. Oh, I should go to bed. I don't want to go to bed though. My archer is gonna be so set when I start leveling him. The one more quest curse, right? And we're alone. Those of you just joining in, appreciate you hanging out. My name is Papa Krund. We are on a PG family-friendly stream, doing a heck of a focus on Final Fantasy XIV for the undetermined future. Oh, that was not where I wanted to go. That works. I need to grab that one. Okay, this is for real gonna be my last quest. And we do stream as well as put out Final Fantasy videos. So if you would like to, you are more than welcome to hit that subscribe button, turn on all notifications, hang out with us. Doop 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 doop. Ba-da-dum bum 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 bum. The one more quest curse, exactly.
Praise Halone, you are safe.
My safety was never in doubt, Father. For I had the Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light by my side. We bring the most wonderful tidings.
The infamous Lady Iceheart, here in Ishgard? This is most unexpected.
She has done much to quell the violence. The Inquisition may not approve, but we are glad of her presence.
And with the Great Worm's demise, even our nation's more reactionary elements will have scant grounds to press for her immediate impeachment.
My thoughts exactly.
What of the truth revealed to us by Hraesvelgr? That the origins of the Dragonsong War, a core tenet of Ishgardian faith, are quite unlike those depicted in the scriptures.
That men and dragons once lived together in harmony, and that it was man's treachery which shattered the peace and plunged our peoples into war.
The same scripture also describes the origins of the High Houses. Were it exposed as false, the legitimacy of our rule would be called into question. If both Highborn and Lowborn can trace their ancestry to Thordan and his Knights 12.
But a single sip of dragon's blood is required to confirm their lineage.
If the Holy See knew of this and chose to remain silent, their crimes are grievous indeed. Regardless, this state of affairs cannot be allowed to continue.
Tell him.
Sir Emmerich, you cannot mean to raise this matter with the Archbishop.
Pray consider what you are proposing. If the Holy See chose to conceal the truth for centuries, what reason would they have to reveal it now?
At best, you will be branded a heretic and clapped in irons.
Then at least the Archbishop will have shown his true colors. My friends, this war will never truly be at an end until the truth is made known. You must see what lies on the horizon if it is not. When ruled by fear of a common enemy, we were united. But now we have none. During the war, the Highborn needed men to lead, and the Lowborn men to follow. Not anymore. 'Tis but a matter of time before the old order is called into question. Lady Iceheart will share the truth with her followers, and the Holy See will be powerless to stop its spread. The disenfranchised will rise up united, and blood will flow in the streets once more. A divided Ishgard will not survive.
Tread carefully, Lord Commander.
My lady, is it wise to let him go? I sympathize with the Lord Commander's desire for reform, but to approach the Archbishop in this manner bespeaks an idealism to which I did not think Sir Emmerich prone.
Though he comports himself as a realist, he has long dreamt of reform. 'Twas that idealism which first drew me to him, that which made me swear an oath to serve. We must not think of ways to hinder his cause, but rather ways to aid it, even should the Holy See cry heresy.
You cannot mean...
If the Lord Commander does not return from the vault at the appointed hour, I mean to go and fetch him.
Have care, my lady. Your words border on treason. Should they reach the wrong ears, you will be declared an enemy of Ishgard.
That is a risk I am willing to take. Lest you forget, my lord, I am not born of this land. My loyalty is to the Lord Commander alone. But I speak only of what may come to pass. If the rumors regarding his heritage are to be believed, we have naught to fear.
Lies and slander.
Forgive me, what rumors are these?
That Sir Emmerich is the Archbishop's bastard son. Senior clergy are not permitted to marry and sire children. But even the holiest among us are not immune to temptation.
I labor to believe it. Sir Emmerich is truly the Archbishop's son.
He has never been publicly acknowledged as such, but the rumors have plagued him since childhood. That he rose to his current position, despite being despised as a bastard and accused of profiting from his father's influence, bespeaks the quality of his character. It is my hope that on this occasion, the burden of his birth will work in his favor. Should our worst fears be realized, the Archbishop will not be so quick to execute his own flesh and blood, affording us time to mount a rescue.
Bastard or trueborn, he is our nation's best hope. If the Holy See dares to threaten him, I shall lead the charge against the Vault myself.
Hear, hear! The future of Ishgard rests on Sir Emmerich's shoulders. I too will do mine utmost to aid his cause.
Orshafon, be reasonable.
A knight lives to serve, Father. To aid those in need. The people need Sir Emmerich more than ever, and we may be his only hope. There is no greater calling for a knight than to save the life of his fellow man. I swear to you, on the sigil of our house, that I shall do this and make you proud.
Even you? Romantic
I love how I just smile and nod.
So be it. Make your preparations.
I thank you all for your support.
But my next stream's not going to be till Friday. Maybe I'll have to do a stream tomorrow night. Okay, I'm gonna have to call off tonight. I'm done. I'm done for the night. I may go live tomorrow. We'll see. But again, I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me here tonight. Thank you so much for all the information and just the help that you give me here, Heighten. Steven too, if you're still lurking around. Rash, Diddley, if you're still here, I hope you guys have a great night. KJ, have a great night. I appreciate every one of you for hanging out with me here when I do stream. It means a lot. There's going to be some changes coming up starting next week, but we'll go over those probably Friday night. But yeah, it's for the better. So guys, I love you. We'll see you tomorrow. Of course, Heighten. Thank you for hanging out with me. Have a great night, guys.